From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, October 10th, 2016. Silver is trading at $17.65 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,259 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $618. Antiwar.com reports with Yemen still reeling after Saturday's Saudi airstrikes in the capital city of Sana'a, including the deadliest single attack on a civilian target in the entire war. Yemen's longtime former president Ali Abdullah Saleh is urging the entire country to mobilize for revenge attacks. The deadliest of Saturday's attacks saw Saudi warplanes attacking a funeral home during the funeral of the father of the interior minister. At least 155 people were killed in the airstrike, including Sana'a's mayor, and Red Cross officials have suggested the final death toll could be far higher than this, with hospitals reporting upwards of 500 wounded, many badly so. Salah urged all able-bodied sons of the nation to make their way immediately to the nearest battles to resist the Saudi forces in the country. He also called on the Houthi-led government, which his party is also a member of, to increase battle readiness and move on the Saudi border. Salah was president of North Yemen and later unified Yemen from 1978 to 2012. He was replaced in 2012 by Abd Rabbu Mansour Hadi, who was installed in a UN-backed move for a 2-year term, leading to the writing of a new constitution and free elections. Hadi extended his term unilaterally in 2014, but was forced to resign in 2015 when an offensive move against the Houthis backfired and led to a Houthi counterattack that captured the capital. The Saudis attacked Yemen a couple of months later, vowing to reinstall Hadi. And while Salah initially tried to stay neutral, a Saudi airstrike against his home led him back to his longtime rivals against the Saudi invasion. The current government in Sana'a is dominated by the Houthis, but also includes significant representation for Salah's General People's Congress. Are you an advocate for free market money? Do you promote Bitcoin as an alternative in a fiat-centric world? Then you need Spend-A-Bit in your arsenal, the search engine for things you can buy with Bitcoin. Spend-A-Bit aggregates millions of products from thousands of Bitcoin-enabled merchants. Keep your money in the free economy. Visit spendabit.co today. Bitcoin merchants, ask about our merchant suite to reach even more customers. Spendabit.co. UPI reports at least 29 people were injured when a Long Island Railroad train derailed Saturday night after hitting a work train blocking its path. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo said about 600 people were in the train at the time of the crash. The track in western Long Island, a popular one for New York area commuters, has been shut down. Cuomo said the crash was likely caused by a work train violating the passenger train space. The work train caught fire when the two trains collided. He said there was a splatter of yellow paint visible where the collision occurred. Nassau County Executive Ed Mangano said 11 people were taken to hospitals, none with life-threatening injuries. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports raging North Carolina rivers still rising after Hurricane Matthew threatened up to a week more of death and destruction, according to the state's governor, on Sunday as the storm's remnants headed out to sea, leaving a path of carnage from the Caribbean up the U.S. southeast coast. Matthew, the most powerful Atlantic storm since 2007, was downgraded to a post-tropical cyclone on Sunday after its rampage through the Caribbean killed nearly 900 people in Haiti. In the United States, the death toll rose to 17 people, more than 2 million U.S. homes and businesses lost power, with 5 people reported missing and rivers rising. North Carolina Governor Pat McCrory said he expected more deaths. McCrory said 8 people in the state have died so far, raising the count by 1, and several rivers are swelling to records and will not crest for days. Many coastal and inland communities were still underwater, either from coastal storm surge or overrun rivers and creeks, and dangerous conditions existed for downed power lines and damaged homes. As of Sunday evening, the center of the storm was about 200 miles off the coast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, and heading away from land. Florida reported 5 storm-related deaths, Georgia 3, and South Carolina had 1. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.